Everyone, how are you all? That's great. Hope everyone is fine at your home. So once again, welcome you all to Guru Baswa classes. So we have done exercise 3.1 as well as the introduction of coordinate geometry in the last class. So today I am going to explain you about exercise 3.2. Okay, let me take you to exercise 3.1. The first question is ready for you. Write the answers of each of the following question. The first question is, what is the name of the horizontal and the vertical lines drawn to determine the position of any point in the Cartesian plane? Okay, so this is your question. So let's try to get the answer for this one. Before answering it, let me recall some points which are from the introduction part. What type of line it is called? Either it is a horizontal or vertical. Actually it is a vertical line. What type of line it is? This is a horizontal line. In the introduction part I have said what are the names given to them. Okay. This one, the horizontal is known as what? X-axis. And the vertical line is known as what? Y-axis. Apart from that, they also have another name. What are those names given here? That is, here it is x dash, here it is x, so it is known as a x dash x, and here it is positive y, here it is a y dash, so it is known as a y dash y. So the first answer, the horizontal is known as the horizontal. What is the name for the horizontal? I am highlighting here, name of horizontal. Okay, name of horizontal is the name of the horizontal line is x-axis, or else it is also known as what? X dash x. Similarly, and name of the vertical line is y-axis, so it is also known as y dash y. So this is your answer for the first one. Let me take you to the second question. I'll write the second question on the board, then we'll find the answer for that. Okay, so the second question I have written here already. What is the name of the each part of the plane formed by these two lines? Okay, here is the first line and the second line, that is x-axis and y-axis are here. Now when these two lines meet perpendicularly and they are bisecting each other, they will form four planes. Okay, here is a Cartesian plane and a plane is being formed here, and these are known as planes. Okay, I am highlighting here, you can check it. These are known as what? Planes. And but what is the name given for these planes here? The name given for them is quadrants. The answer for that is quadrants. Okay, so how to answer this one? Quadrant is the name of each part of the plane formed by these two lines. But if you want to specify it, must ಇನ್ನೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಏನೇನು ಅಂತಾರೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, this is known as what? First quadrant. As I said, how to start it? From the right top. Okay, from the right top we'll start. This is the first, then go for this one anti-clockwise. This is the second. From here anti-clockwise. This is the third. From here again, this is the fourth. This is how you will recognize the quadrants. Start from top right, first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. That is what it is said here. Quadrant is the name of each part of the plane formed by these two planes. So let me take you to the next question here. Okay, let me take you to the first main third question here. It is already written on the board. Write the name of the point where these two lines will intersect. What is the name given to the point where the two lines are intersecting? Let us see on the board where the point comes exactly here. This is the vertical line, this is the horizontal line. Both of them are meeting at this point. Hope you can see here, they meet at this point, and what is the name given for that point is, it is known as origin. You may have come across in your earlier chapters also, it is known as origin. So let me write the sentence form here. The name of the point where these means what? The vertical and the horizontal line are known as these two lines intersect is known as origin, and it is also denoted as a 0, or it is also denoted as O. Okay, no need to write it, but I am going to just inform you. The name they have asked, the name is what? Origin. So this completes your first main 3 questions here. Let me take you straight away to the second question. So let me take you to the same part of exercise 3.2. Question number 2, first question. To answer these questions, we need to look after the diagram, which is also given in your textbook. Hope you can observe the diagram of the textbook which has been given here. This diagram has been drawn for you. So, looking after the diagram, let me answer the first question here. What is the first question? The coordinates of B. This is the question given. Okay. So, coordinate means what? As we have said in the introduction part, the value of x, y is known as an coordinate. Okay. As well as I said in that coordinate, what is x known as? Let us recall this one. What is x and what is y? We have to answer it. What is x? X is known as abscissa, and y is known as ordinate. Together, ಎರಡು ಕೂಡಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ coordinate ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. Okay. Together we will call it as a coordinate. So let's try to find out those coordinate of B. Where is B here? Let's watch the diagram here. Can you observe this is a B here, and we need to say the coordinate of that one. First one should be x. This B is coming and touching the x-axis. Where it comes and touches the x-axis, you can see there are 2 lines passing from here. One is this, another one is this. This goes towards x and it meets at -5. So the answer for this one is -5, and we have to go for y value. From here, it goes and touches the y-axis, that is the positive side, and the value of the y is +2. So -5, 2 is the answer. So the coordinate of B is -5, 2. This is your answer. So second one, the coordinates of C. Where is the C in the diagram? Let's see where is the C in the diagram. Okay, where is the C in this diagram? Hope you can observe this one. C is here. I'll circle this part. From C, there are 2 lines passing. One towards this one and one towards this one. First we have to go towards the x-axis. From this, if I go towards x-axis, it goes and touches towards the 5, and this is +5. So I'll write the answer. X-axis +5, that is only 5 here. And from this, I'll move towards the y-axis, and it also going to come and touch here, which is a -5. Okay, -5. So the coordinate of C is 5, -5. So these are your first and second. Let me take you to the third question and fourth question. Okay, the third question is ready for you. The point identified by the coordinate -3, -5. Okay, we have to find this coordinate, where it is placed, and what is the alphabet given for this one from the diagram. So first one is, as I said, it is known as x, and the second one is known as y. X negative, because this is negative, so negative. Here it is a negative. Okay, this axis from here to here it is known as negative x. Here they have said -3. Here comes is a -3. Can you see here? Okay, from here -5 on the negative side. Where is now -5 on the negative side? This side. Why negative? From here and from here. Which is the alphabet you are seeing here? See here. From here -3. From here -5. Which is the alphabet you will come and reach to? That is alphabet E. So the answer is the point identified is E. So this is your answer. Similarly, let's solve the fourth one. The question is also written here. The point identified by the coordinate 2, -4. This is x, this is y. X positive side. Okay, this is positive side. X positive side from here. Okay, a line is passing here. Okay, from -4. -4 is y value. It is passing here. Which is the point which we can arrive here? The point which comes out here is a G. So answer for this one is, the point identified is capital G. So this is your answer. So here completes our third and fourth. Let me take you to the fifth and sixth. Okay, second main fifth question is read the abscissa of the point D. We have to find the abscissa of the point D. First, let us try to go towards the diagram where the point D is. We can observe here. Here is the D. Okay, and abscissa means what? As I said earlier, x comma y is known as abscissa comma ordinate. It means if they say you to find abscissa, you have to say what value? X value of the pointer D. From D will move towards what? X axis. Where it is going to come and coincide with? That is the value of 6. So the answer for this is the abscissa of the point D is 6. So this is your answer. Similarly, let us go for sixth one. The ordinate. Okay, the ordinate of the point H. Where is the point H here? Here is the point H. Ordinate means what? We have to go for a y value. From H, we will move towards the y axis. Yes, it is moving towards the y axis. If I move towards y axis, where it is going and coinciding? It is going and touching towards the -3. It is going and touching towards the -3. So the answer for this one is the ordinate of the point H is -3. So this is your answer. Let's go for the seventh one. The coordinates. Coordinate means again we have to write both x and y value here. The coordinates of the point L. Where is the L in the diagram? Let's highlight first. Where is the L? Can you see? We have missed the L in the diagram, I think. So let me show you where is the diagram. Here is the alphabet L. Okay. So what is the answer for that one? Let us try to get it out. The coordinates of the point L. We have right answer. That is first x value. This L goes and touches towards the x value at which point? That is origin, that is 0. So answer is 0 comma y. It is touching the y axis at 5 itself. Here only it is. Okay, it is being on the axis, so we will get a 0 comma 5. And the last one answer is the coordinates of the point M. Where is the M here? This is a M. Okay. So here also we need to find both the values x and y. First we will see the M is touching on the x axis at which point? That is -3. So my first value will be -3. Now in the y axis, does it touch to the y axis anywhere? Ellanagu y axis touch ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆನಾ? ಏನು touch ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? Origin. So that is a 0. So the answer, the coordinate of the point M is -3, 0. So this completes your exercise 3.2. So let's meet in the next exercise with a new video, that is exercise 3.3 in the next video. Thank you very much.